Wetzel, and I'm a solution consultant with Beyond 20. Today I would like to show you how to import users from Active Directory and giving them the ability to authenticate into the client and admin tool with their AD credentials. So first we'll need a connection to Active Directory. If that has not been set up already, I advise watching the other video that we have that guides you through getting Active Directory set up with Cherwell. Once that has been done, we are going to open up the admin tool. We are going to left click on security and left click on edit users. In here we have the ability to look at the Cherwell IDs, which as of right now, these are all default out of the box. Windows IDs, which you can see I've already imported one from Active Directory, or both. We're going to go ahead and just focus on Windows IDs for now. At the very top, we can add a new user or create a new user, or we can import a user. So let's go ahead and left click on import a user. Now we have to select Active Directory users, of course, and we have to point to which directory service we want to use. This is going to make a difference if you have multiple different customer types in which they're being imported from different areas of your Active Directory. But in this example, we only have one. So we're going to select that directory service and type in the user that we want to import. In this case, let's look for user 2. Perfect. Now we have two users here that have been imported from Active Directory. And their accounts are looking good. You can see that information was imported successfully, the full name, the email, the phone number. And if we were to open up the blue client, you will see that you'll need to log in using the full path there. So user Cherwell dev / user1 with the password. But we're still not able to get in because there's one last thing that we'll need to do before we're able to authenticate. So we have the users imported. Let's go ahead and close out of the user directory here from the security tab, and let's go over to edit security settings. So we're still in the security area, we've added the users, but now we want to go through and edit the security settings, and we're going to go down to the desktop client. You can see there's a couple different options for login modes / authentication. We just need to simply tick the LDAP authentication type and make sure the other ones reference the desktop client, or if they don't, enable it per an instance of which you want. So as of right now, it looks like all of them reference the desktop client, so we don't need to make too many changes just on this area. And that's all looking good, so let's go ahead and left click on OK. It's going to tell us that we need to check one last area just to make sure that the security groups now have permissions to log in using LDAP. And I'll show you where that's at. So we'll go up to security groups, left click on that. We're going to go over to rights, left click on the drop down, and go to directory service LDAP rights. They should be able to go through and log in here, or have restricted access depending on which security group they're a part of. But in general, this is looking good, so let's go ahead and close out of this and open up the blue client again, or the client tool, and let's try to authenticate. So we might need to reopen the client in order for it to regain that connection here. Okay, and there we are. Okay, so that's how you import users into Cherwell and give them access for authentication inside of the client and admin tools. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips and tricks.